G'day and welcome back to Duckzorly Gaming and episode 22 of our 24-day seasons challenge on Sherwood Park Farm. So after a couple of attempts at getting this episode up and running due to game crashes, we'll give it another go and see how we go. So we left you at the end of the last episode out in the middle of field 19, waiting for our rain to finish. Well, the rain has finished, but as you can see, we've got wet crops still, and even though that field looks nice and dry, it's not dry enough for us to harvest. So in the interim, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at our animals, and we are going to get them sorted out. So we need some pig food, some TMR, and some straw to deal with them. Okay. So we're getting our little class over here, and we'll head over, get some straw, and then head on down. So you'll also recall in the last episode I was saying how we lost an episode due to having no audio, and I did sort of highlight what we got done in that episode. The other thing I didn't let you know that we got done was we emptied out our our seed producers over there, and put them in the stowage in the shed over there, and we've now got about 110,000 litres of seeds ready to go. So that will also help us in reducing our costs when we go to refill our sowers. As you would be aware, or you should be aware, or for those of you that don't play or haven't played yet, you wouldn't be aware. The cost of seeds and fertiliser is probably the most prohibitive part of your outgoings if you're trying to look after your finances. So if you can produce your seeds and your fertiliser and all that sort of stuff, then it goes a long way to making you be a lot more fiscally viable, so to speak. And in doing so, though, I mean that's why we've been doing so much work down the biogas. We've got a huge amount now, pretty much, of fertiliser, fuel, fertiliser dry and liquid. Got manure being produced, compost. So we're starting to get an ample supply of production material, so we can keep our greenhouses running, keep our farms running, and good to go. So, all right. So a bit extra straw left over, so what we'll do, we'll just dump that here into the silage, because that's what I need to do. Straw won't go there. I thought straw would go in there. Oh, my bad, or are we full? Let's have a look. No, not full. Okay, I thought we could put straw in there. Obviously I must be wrong. Alright. Well, we'll go up and put it back in the silo. That's not a problem. Bit of a waste for tripping away, but anyway. Alright, so we'll just tear around this corner here. The site of many a minor crash. But I will certainly try not to crash too much, because my good friend Reefy 1952 is getting a little bit worried that I'm going to take his mantle of master of crashes off him. So yes. Alright, so we'll dump that here. What we'll do is we'll fill up on grass next, and we'll go feed the sheep and the cows with grass, and whatever's left over there we'll put in the silage. Creep forward, and grass. So the grass is getting down a little lower. We're down to about 1 million litres now. But it won't be too long and we'll be doing a big amount of grass harvesting again from the sides of all the fields, not to let it go to waste. Can't have all that grass go to waste before winter. And we'll chuck that through into the biogas. We might even get one of the silage clamps underway and just do a bit of silage that way. But we'll see how we go. Alright, so I hope everyone is well, all your families are well, and life in general is treating you kindly. I'm just thinking what's been going on in the world the last couple of days. Nothing sort of jumps out at me to remember to go back and sort of think about. Obviously there's a few countries that are just sort of recovering from the storms and that, like so America and Miami and all that are still recovering as far as I'm aware. But thankfully there hasn't been anything else. Apparently here in Australia we've had it very, very dry for some period of time. Our winter has been amazingly dry as I run over the sheep. But apparently we're going to be in for a bit of a soaking over the next week or two. But they said that last week too, and it never actually arrived. So I have to wait and see. But it'd be nice to have some rain and like my grass in my backyard to green up a little bit before we get too deep into summer. Alright, so we'll give the cows some grass. But as someone actually mentioned on one of the forums, I think it was a PCSG, I can't remember who it was now, why do we have to feed grass for the cows and the sheep when they are on a paddock full of grass? Does sound a bit bizarre. I can understand for the hay in winter, because the fact that the grass is basically all frozen off effectively. But anyway, so that's yeah, ponder that question. I don't know. Alright, so I get a bit of TMR. About 10,000 litres should be about what I need. Let's see how we go. Stop at 9785, that'll do. Once we start getting a bit extra money, we're going to invest in some more animals. I hate how it does that. Yeah, probably invest in some more pigs initially, but probably more like actually thinking about it further, probably more so cows and sheep, because they're much more profitable than our piggies. And after all, that's what we want to do. We want to be profitable. So pig food, I don't think I'll even use that. I think that'll be too much even. The amount of pigs we've got. And we'll drop that off, and then we'll have a look and see where we stand with our feed. We're still at, see, I don't know what it is, but every time it crashes, it reverts back to one-time speed. So I might have to put a ticket into to Giants actually and just see if it's actually a bug. You know, very annoying, especially considering I don't sort of think about it every day and by every crash and catch the fact that it needs to be resurrected. So it sort of defeats the purpose anyway, being on one-time speed at this long period of gameplay, because I'd be here for too long. Oh, wrong key, sorry. Alright, so I'll get back to our tractor. Where are we? Over here. And we'll do what we were meant to do. Let's go and have a look at our animals again. Alright, so our animals are good to go again. 100% productivity across the board. So we're up to 113 sheep, 104 cows. So we've had, what do we have? We had 6 cows die in the first night or second night of the game. So we've basically had about 8 cows born. We lost 4 sheep, so we've produced 17 sheep in the 2 seasons we've been through so far. So they've been busy. All right. So we'll head back up to the farm with this and see where we stand. Actually, right, stop. Before I forget, over here, collect our eggs. Gold nugget there, we're not going to do the gold nuggets. Although we probably should, because then we can buy a should look at doing that, because then we can go out and buy a beet harvester or another combine if we need to. But then again, I might just we might just lease a beet harvester for that field we bought in the last episode. We do need to get that organised, so we might get that done the next episode, I think. Alright, so we'll come back up here, put the trailer away, trying to keep the yard neat as best we can. See, Reefy, I can still reverse better than you. Yes, famous last words. Wait to see the next one. Alright, so what we'll do is well, as we're about to charge in the back of the truck, we'll park the tractor in here, and we've got rain coming again soon. You watch. By the time we get a dry crop or dry fields, we'll have more rain. Just our luck, wouldn't it? Okay, so we'll return this truck back down to. We're going to put him. We'll put him back down in the transport division over near the shop. Then goes some income. That'll be from our greenhouses that are powering along, which we haven't checked for the last day or two. Oh, the land has been left out there in the middle of the road. I lent that to Eustace, and Eustace obviously has gone fishing or something and just decided to leave it on the side of the road. Must have had a brain explosion or something, and thought it was a car park instead of it being a road. But anyway, as long as he grabs some fish for dinner for the table, that'll be okay. All would be forgiven. Alright, so here we go. Sorry, I am still using the keyboard again. I must get the steering wheel out this week and go back to a bit of hopeful normality. Alright, so we'll park him in here. Alright, and we'll be right back with you in a second as I go and find what else I'm going to move off. Okay, so we'll grab this one and we'll take him down to the biogas and leave him at the biogas, I think. Going to be due to well, the compost trailer will be full soon, and the biogas is almost full as well, as in the digestate is almost full. So I'm going to wait till we use a bit of that before we bring any more straw or grass down for the digestate production. So by bringing him down here, at least we can start collecting some of our dry fertiliser, perhaps take that up to the farm, or our manure, but at least by having another truck on site makes the manoeuvring, moving around the trailers that little bit easier. Okay, so what have we got over here? I don't think we've got any more fuel going in yet. No. Okay, because we're low on biogas. Composter is finished by the look of it. It's obviously full, which it is. So what we'll do is we'll head over there and we'll continue to fill the compost trailer. I seem to be speaking very slow at the moment as I ram it into the tree, into the fence. I think Rocky must have put little mini sedan, mini Cooper S brakes on this truck, because he certainly does not want to pull up. Okay, so I'll load him up now. See what we've got up here. So 81,000, that'll almost fill, no wait, because we had 300,000, didn't we? 355, 360. Yes, that'll almost take it close to being full. But it'll certainly need another load yet. 151,000 left in that will be fine. So we'll just turn off his engine and we'll leave him there. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll grab this truck here and we'll take him back around to the biogas. The trailer that's already around there for the compost will be pretty much full with the next load or so. And we need to get some of our dry fertiliser and that out of the storage there and get that back to the farm. So bring him down. Plus it also won't hurt to have a second rig there ready to go. So yeah, we won't need to be bringing any grass or straw down here anytime real soon. Our digestate level is still very high. I think it was 92%. So yeah, that's pretty much good to go, I think. So I'll just park him up over here. I'll head over to the trailer for the composter, because that's obviously full and ready to unload. So we'll get that unloading. Okay. Shut off his engine now, and that'll keep that up. Right. So, might just take a. No, wait. We'll take this. Compost is very loud. Right, we'll just take him over here. He can, instead of it just being a waste trip, he can just fill up on manure. Now I know I've already got a couple of trailers worth of manure over at the greenhouses, but take a bit extra over there anyway. It's not going to hurt. I love these trucks. These are the AR mod pack. GTX modding. Was it GTX? Oh geez, I could be in trouble here. I'm sure it was GTX. So fantastic set of mods. All the different trailers you can get to, all the units you can get for the trucks. It's fantastic. Between this and the custom road train pack, two of my favourite mods. I mean, obviously secondary to the big M. I mean, come on, let's not get ahead of ourselves. All right. So we've been busy in the greenhouses, obviously, because our levels have dropped significantly. So we're going to need to come over here and fill up with compost. I've got to check out if that's a compost sale point over there, or if it's a buy point. It'd have to be a sale point, one would think. Okay, so we should be able to get at least 3 of these stocked up again with manure. Which we have done. Alright, so we'll pull him in there the other way. So seeing as we're still going to be waiting for our crops. Oh, I've never noticed that before. Huh. There you go. They're fresh enough to eat. I never noticed the doors opening before. Well, there you go. Learn something new every day. Alright, so we'll load the last one up with manure that we need to load up. Should be done very quickly, and it is. Alright, and we'll just park him again. Tell you what, I'm glad Rocky put great big bloody bull bars on these things, because my nice orange Duco would be well and truly buggered by now. Otherwise, alright, I've done that. Yeah, let's just do while we're here. We'll fill up with water. Or fill up the greenhouse with water, and all we gotta do is come over with compost. Now hit the trigger when I drive over it, and then if I reverse up exactly the same path I came, I won't hit it. Oh, there it is. Give me the trigger there. Just didn't get it in the menu. I might need to refill this too. Take a fair bit of water. Oops, wrong key. Sorry. Okay. Oops. It just made some of these triggers just a pain. So why stop overloading, tip side left, right, so why isn't it, oops, Reefy, I think the title's going to be mine, that was my reversing, so there you go. Kidding me. No, it can't be full. It's empty and it won't take any water. Okay. Well. Well, that one will take it, not a problem. Alright, well, I won't worry around too much because we've got a, the crops have dried out now, so we can go do our potatoes. Right, what I will do is we will put the tanker down in the riverbed just to fill up. And then we'll get on out and get our hired hand working on the harvester, and then we'll come back and finish this off. Right, refill him. Okay, and we'll head back to the harvester. Okay, so we're just going to line him up again. And set him on his way. Okay, so we'll head back over to the, what are they called? Mental blank. Greenhouses. Alright, be back in a second. Okay, so we're back again. So we'll come over here. It should almost finished. Not quite finished, but it's okay. Don't need to be full. Tuck into here. Alright. We'll do Alright, must connect to that one eventually. So it's just this one over here it doesn't want to connect to. I mean, but really, who eats cauliflower anyway? So it's probably not really going to matter that much, is it? Alright. He's finished there. Right, so reverse almost straight on. That's what I was going to do it. Okay. So all we need to do is get some composting here. And then we're right. So potatoes were at 20% harvested. So we might have enough time just to head on over and grab the composting trailer and get all these finalised, and then that will probably be it for today's episode. What we'll do is we'll just take a screenshot. Okay. Just for posterity, if nothing else. Alright, so we don't need both these trucks over here. So this one can come back. Oh, I'm driving is shocking. Gotta get that steering wheel back. Hopefully that improves things. Oh, jeez. This is shocking. Boys and girls, this is not how you drive. Okay. Now, get it over here. Might fill him up. I'll take him almost to a full load. Very close, in fact. About 490,000, I would say. $480 maybe. There you go. Alright. So we'll head on over. Oh, look at that. It was 480,000 on the money. How fluky is that? I'm actually thinking about it's probably not fluky at all, depending on if we've used up all the raw material inside the composter. Anyway, alright, so get these loaded up. Start at the bottom. Let's see how much they take. 480. Whoops, wrong way again. It's about 13,000 per stall. Okay. So you're talking about 50,000 compost for a full refill of all 4 greenhouses, which isn't too much considering this trailer's got just shy of 500,000 litres in it. So might test our theory in a second too. Make sure it is a sell point. Okay. And last but not least, zones for the compost that are much more pleasantly accessible than the water for some reason. I don't know what I did that for, because I should have reversed up to it, but anyway. Alright, so we'll head off round down through here and reverse up and then see if it's a sell point. I'm pretty sure it is, but can't imagine it. Well, it could be a buy point. Again, probably should have investigated. Okay. Yeah, it's a sell point. Let's just sell it. Why not? Bolster the reserve. So that netted as a 400,000 income. So at the moment, I think we saw that our prices were fairly high, didn't we? Where are we? Greens. That is compost, isn't it? Pretty sure it was. Someone's going to tell me that I'm wrong. Anyway, that is a quick 400,000. Not too bad. Alright, so we'll head back over with this truck to the buyer, I guess. And then I think that might be the end of the episode, to be honest. Because the potato harvest is taking ages, unless he's finished. Let's have a look. Nope. What's going on over there? Let's go have a look. I'll take the truck for a drive. It's full on fuel. Let's clean out the carbies. Oh, I wasn't got carbies. Let's just clean it out. Go for a quick run. I have to brake 5,000 metres out from the corner because that's how long it takes to pull up. Oh, he's going. So it took a long time to get started there. We're sitting on 55%, 55% for a seemingly long period of time. Okay, 63%. You probably almost finished that field at 100%, to be honest. Alright, in the meantime, let's get this back to the biogas. By the time we do that, we should be perhaps close to him being finished, in which case we can possibly empty him out and then end the episode there.